Hey, howdy, hey everybody, Servo here. Welcome back to the channel. Today it looks like we just got another apology slash update and some compensation with everything that's been going on with Infinity Nikki. They also have, it looks like, extended the season and some other stuff. We're going to go over everything in this video. If you guys wouldn't mind hitting that like button, subscribe to the channel. I really appreciate it. I'll keep you guys updated on everything Infinity Nikki. And if you have any thoughts as we're going over this, please let us know in the comment section below. And I would love to read it. So yeah, let's jump right into it. Oh my gosh, there is so much to go over. They left. I mean, this is like a novel, literally. There's so much here. Let's just go ahead and get right into it. So they said, "Dear Stylist, this is the Infinity Nikki dev team. First and foremost, we sincerely thank you for your unwavering support and love for Infinity Nikki. Since the launch of version 1.5, insufficient preparations during pre-release testing led to the unexpected live issues, resulting in an unstable game environment and unsatisfactory content. We fully acknowledge that this is our responsibility, and addressing these shortcomings remains a top priority for our team moving forward. Additionally, we've encountered technical challenges during development that require more time to resolve thoroughly. Following rigorous assessments, and we decided to extend versions 1.5's end date to ensure greater stability and prevent similar issues from reoccurring." Wow. Okay. So yeah, they're extending this, which I guess could mean obviously, delaying version 1.6, which I think most of us probably seen coming. They said, "We're acutely aware that these recent issues have impacted your experience and damaged the trust and affection you've placed in us. To all stylists, we offer our deepest apologies. Though through this notice, we aim to clarify the delay arrangements, compensation plan, and key optimization priorities. Version 1.5 extension and adjusted event schedule." Okay, so they said, due to the version scheduling adjustments, versions 1.5 a bubble season will be extended until June 12th. Wow. All right, so the end date now is going to be June 12th. And the next one, version 1.6 launch date, is scheduled for June 12th as well. So we do have a release date for the upcoming version, so 1.6. They said the maintenance schedule of version 1.6 may be adjusted based on actual conditions. And I'm wondering if they're actually going to meet this or not. So right now, that's the goal, is to shoot for June 12th for the version 1.6. Now here's a bunch of stuff. I'm just going to we're not going to read through all of it, but pretty much they're saying that the end date of the following bubble season events is extended. So like the Chase the Bubbles, Rainbow album, all that stuff. The end date for the ParaPal selected store, clothing options, is extended. The heartfelt gifts, which is those free gifts, that's being extended until June 12th. The Shake Up Bubble Jar top-up event is extended. All items in the bubble market will be unavailable on June 12th. Okay, so all the items in the bubble market, which is like the bathtub, right? Like that's the $50, or they said was the $50 bathtub. So it's going to be unavailable on June 12th. So you either purchase it now, or I wish they would mention when it's coming back, what the actual price was on that. So that's very interesting. The Serenity Resonance packs and Prismatic Plenitude packs in the store feature will be unavailable on June 12th. The end date for the Mirror Journey is extended until the June 12th. And then the limited time items in the Starlit shop will be removed on June 12th. Okay, so this stuff in the bubble market, they're saying all these items will be unavailable on June 12th, but still they never mentioned anything what this original price is, because I haven't seen what this is. And then they mentioned the Starlit shop. So right over here, these limited items are going to be going away on June 12th. So make sure you collect these. Oh, I should probably go ahead and claim my last one here. All right. I went ahead and purchased this. This stuff over here is permanent, so it's still going to be in here. Okay, so the weekly task, Starlit Pursuit Delay Notice. Wow, this was actually supposed to come out later on in this month. It says, after version 1.5 launched, we received extensive feedback on co-op features and gameplay. Based on this, we are optimizing related systems, and the new weekly task, Starlit Pursuit, originally scheduled for May 20th, will now debut next season on version 1.6. Okay, so this was a thing to allow you to get more of the like the currency pretty much in the shop I just showed you. It was supposed to come out on May 20th, and it looks like it's being delayed all the way until version 1.6. It says this delay allows us to refine the task mechanics for a smoother experience. Additional details will be announced at a later date. Please stay tuned. In light of this change, 360 Starlit Crystals will be given to all players as compensation. We extend our heartfelt gratitude to every stylist for your understanding and continued support. Okay, so they're delaying it. They're going to give us 360, which is a pretty good amount. It's not like game changing, but it's still, it's a pretty good amount. It's going to hold you over until June 12th when this actually goes live. This was supposed to be like some weekly task that was going to allow you to get that Starlit Crystals anyway, so it's okay. I'm fine with that, whatever. Throughout the development journey since launch, we faced a multitude of challenges and uncertainties, from optimization performance across diverse devices with varying capabilities to tackling unexpected technical roadblocks. Many of these hurdles were unprecedented to our team. Rather than offering premature communication, we chose to tackle these problems methodically, responding to your expectations only once we had secured concrete solutions. I guess they're saying that they wanted to have everything fixed and some solutions before they talk to us. They said, but rest assured, we've heard your feedback loud and clear. The Threads of Reunion storylines absent in this version was not intended as a removal for Infinity Nikki's narrative. Okay, so that's the red dress at the very beginning, is the Threads of Reunion. So they're saying like that storyline was not intended to be removed. They said its associated outfit remains on our development roadmap. Due to technical hurdles in version 1.5, we were unable to properly refine the introduction of the Sea of Stars chapter and the narrative setup for the Threads of Reunion, which regrettably led to confusion. These elements are planned for future updates. Plans are underway to expand tiered cumulative top-up rewards in upcoming versions. New gameplay systems will undergo rigorous design scrutiny to ensure seamlessly integration into the open world experience and lore consistency. On top of that, adaptation, performance, and stability issues across various platformings, include PlayStation, have been identified and are being resolved systematically. There are also unlisted adjustments under discussion. Some changes require extensive development cycles, but we commit to implementing them throughout phased updates. We will share progress once plans solidify and milestones are reached. In the meantime, we humbly ask for your continued patience and trust. I think this update was like a real wake-up call for them when it comes to a lot of, the issues that they were going to be experiencing. There was definitely a lot of stress and everything to push out these updates as quick as possible, and then they were trying to tackle all the getting mobile up to speed and everything like that. But it's still strange to me that the storyline, the whole retcon and everything, I don't know how some technical issues really caused that. So that's very odd to me. But let's go ahead and read through here. They said, we fully recognize that our current communication efforts may not meet every stylist's expectations. To address this, we are launching a new initiative, Maryland Roundtable, to openly address player concerns and collaboratively explore solutions. We sincerely invite all stylists to share your feedback and suggestions through the following dedicated channels. Okay, so you can email. It says email, include the keyword table advisor in your subject line and send to our support team at Infinity Nikki. In game, navigate to your PayPal, customer service, select the table advisor option, and submit your detailed feedback. And then they said, please rest assured that while these channels are prioritized, we will continue monitoring feedback across all platforms. All collected input, past and present, will be compiled with key issues receiving direct responses. Okay. So a direct response, that's interesting. Your candid feedback, both critical and encouraging, has prompted deep reflection. Drafting this message stirs mixed emotions, guilt over delayed promises, yet gratitude for your unwavering support. As compensation for versions 1.5 shortcomings and schedule changes, all stylists will receive diamonds, 120 One energy crystal every day from June 5th to June 12th, totaling 960 and 8 energy. So compensation for these issues is going to result in 960 diamonds and 8 energy crystals. And does it say we have to log in daily? Yeah, it says from June 5th to June 12th. Due to the time zone differences, diamond distribution times across the servers may vary up to 1 day. And that was the rest of it. All right, so my thoughts on that, I really appreciate that they spoke out. It's been a little bit. It's been, over a week since they've really said anything. We did get the survey recently, so they opened up that thing that's going to allow players to, provide some feedback in areas in a different way. Compensation, they gave us about 1,000 diamonds and then some energy. My issue is I don't know. I mean, it's going to be tough to restore the trust for sure between the developers and the player base, and I don't expect everything to get fixed overnight. So it sounds like they kind of have a plan. It sounds like what they're saying is they were kind of quiet on these issues because they wanted to actually have some answers for it, and they were working on fixes and doing bug fixes and things like that. So this post right here didn't necessarily touch on the major issues, like fully with the whole story retconning, the dying system, just the pity system. We still haven't really heard much about those yet. Maybe they'll provide that in a couple days, next week. But as of right now, this post mainly seemed to be a smaller apology, and also just letting players know that they are taking feedback, they're working on it, and also that a lot of this stuff is going to be delayed. And so yeah, I mean, I guess we'll have to see how it plays out. Like I said, I don't expect them to have the answers for everything, and it's just going to take time, obviously, to rebuild that trust. But you guys let me know what you think about all this in the comment section below. I'll be sure to read through all of it. And yeah, again, hopefully in the next couple days they speak more on this and speak more on like a lot of the issues that the community has actually been asking for. I think that's the major thing with it. And of course, my major thing has always been like the whole shop. That's what I keep going back to because that's one of the main things that really bothers me. They are pumping out a ton of bug fixes almost every few days, which is really awesome. I know there's a lot of players that still cannot access their game, like they can't even play it, which is really unfortunate because you're missing out on, limited time stuff. You're missing out on stuff you could be grinding daily. Like even the Stitch and Switch Soiree, you're missing out on all that. So you're going to have a lot to catch up on once you finally do get in the game. But yeah, it is I don't know, it's a tricky situation for sure. But thank you guys so much for watching. Have a wonderful day. I'll see you guys in the next one.